morning, everyone. I am Avni, your tech host, and welcome to the Daily Tech News Bulletin brought to you by IT Voice. In today's news, we'll be covering news about GPAI Summit on AI in New Delhi. Shaadi.com CEO criticizes Google's Google tax. Elon Musk's xAI raises $134.7 million in funding. Google's RETVec aims to block spam emails and more. To skip to any particular news story, use the chapters below. And don't forget to subscribe to IT Voice and stay up to date on all the latest tech news. The Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence GPAI Summit, hosted by India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, to focus on ethical, regulatory, and developmental aspects of AI. Abhishek Singh, President and CEO of National E-Governance Division at MEIT outlines India's plan, including a massive AI expo featuring 150 plus startups across various sectors. India emphasizes a strategic approach balancing innovation and regulation for responsible AI solutions without causing harm. The GPAI Summit aligns with India's national AI strategy, emphasizing responsible AI development, safety, security, and trust. Discussions to address challenges posted by Deepfake technology, with India as the GPAI chair aiming for inclusive, ethical, and impactful global AI governance. Apple requests the IT Ministry to extend existing iPhone models from EU-style charger rules in India by June 2025. EU-style rules mandate universal charging ports affecting local production and the recently introduced USB-C port in iPhone 15 series. Apple warns of negative impacts on local production and inability to meet production-linked incentives targets if the regulation applies to earlier phone models. Apple executives argue for exemption of further delay, citing challenges in aligning with EU-style rules and potential financial losses. The IT Ministry's decision could influence India's approach to standardizing charging ports across smartphones. Shaadi.com CEO Anupam Mittal criticizes Google's Google tax, a levy ranging between 20% and 50% on startups, compares Google's digital marketplace dominance to historical colonialism, likening it to the East India Company's exploitation, expresses concerns about Google's Play Store billing system charges, alleging an attempt to force app developers into using Google's services. Google's new billing system may impose additional charges on apps, creating an uneven playing field for app developers. Calls for regulatory intervention, highlighting concerns about the impact on smaller startups and the need for swift justice. Elon Musk's AI startup xAI raises $134.7 million in equity financing from a total offering of $1 billion. Focuses on building safer AI, prompting a maximally curious AI approach over direct programming of moral guidelines. Musk, critical of big tech's AI innovatives, positions xAI as a competitor to Google's Bard and Microsoft's Bing AI. Incorporated into Musk's social media platform X and available as a standalone application. xAI team comprises talents from Google's DeepMind, Microsoft, and other leading AI research entities. Deepfake technology targets Indian celebrities, prompting the government to issue advisory for social media platforms. Deepfake allows manipulation of videos, raising concerns about misinformation and user harm. Government emphasizes a zero-tolerance policy on user harm due to misinformation and deepfakes. Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar holds a meeting with social media platforms to review progress in tackling deepfakes. Government signals continued commitment to combating misinformation and protecting users from deepfake threats. Google releases December security patch addressing multiple vulnerabilities, including CVE 2023-40088. Critical vulnerability allowing remote code execution, enabling attackers to install a malicious code on Android devices. Vulnerability impacts Android versions 11, 12, 12L, 13, and 14, requiring device manufacturers to optimize and release security packages. Patch includes fixes for vulnerabilities identified in components from chip makers like ARM, Unisoc, MediaTek, and Qualcomm. Google emphasizes the importance of updating devices promptly to mitigate the risk associated with the critical vulnerability. Google introduces RETVec, resilient and efficient tech vectorizer to minimize spam email reaching users' inboxes, claims a 38% improvement in spam email detection rates, focusing on real-time detection to reduce spam. Tech enables Gmail to understand spammer techniques and prevent spam without raising alarm. Compatible with web, on-device tracking and other use cases. Tested extensively over the past year. Google also reportedly introducing an unsubscribe button in the Gmail Android app to simplify opting out of spam emails. This is Agni signing off. Stay tuned and subscribe to IT Voice for the latest tech news.
हेलो दोस्तों, क्या आपने अपने डिवाइस में कभी DCIM नाम का फोल्डर देखा है और सोचा है ये क्या होता है? DCIM का फुल फॉर्म है डिजिटल कैमरा इमेजेस। ये एक स्टैंडर्ड फोल्डर स्ट्रक्चर है जो आपके डिजिटल कैमरा या स्मार्टफोन से ली गई फोटोज और वीडियोस को स्टोर करता है। तो अगली बार जब आप अपनी फाइल्स को ब्राउज करेंगे तो आपको पता होगा DCIM का क्या मतलब होता है। सब्सक्राइब बटन को क्लिक करना मत भूलना। फॉर मोर टेक इनसाइट्स मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट शॉट में।